now listen. Let's do a easier part. Okay, this was slightly a tougher part for today. Let's try to do the easier part. Listen. Now, one thing, if you are lucky in exams, no, those guys might ask you that. At that time, you all will pass to quite easily. That is, whenever you have to value your stocks, it could be stock of WIP, it could be stock of your raw material, it could be stock of your finished goods. You can have various methods as such, like FIFO, LIFO up and so on. Okay. I'm introducing this particular thing as if I'm teaching right from the beginning. See, if you are, this is the first question also that we all did. If you are a manufacturing company, then you will be making raw material account. Raw material account is called as SLC account. SLC account, the full form you all know. It is what?
Stock ledger control.
Stock ledger or stores ledger control account. I will always say stores ledger. If it is stores ledger, means stores is actually your raw material. Because the word stock note does not tell me whether it is stock of the raw material or stock of finished goods. Okay. So stores ledger control account means your raw material account. Okay. Now, obviously in SLC account, what main transactions can happen? First of all, there will be opening stock of raw material. Then you all will purchase. So SLC account debit to creditors. Okay. Then in that particular case, you will be consuming the materials. Consumption of materials happens in the factory, boss. Factory means WIP. This particular thing is nothing but your consumption. Your consumption you can call as your issues also. Then this particular thing is nothing but your closing stock. Okay. These things are there. Okay. Now, if you are a manufacturing company, then this is whatever your SLC account will look like. The main, the transactions. If you are a trading company, you all will understand. If you are a trading company, then you will not have raw material stock. You will not have WIP stock. Correct, no? You will be only having your finished goods stock. You buy and sell that. So, in that case, your finished goods account in costing will be prepared as follows. You have opening stock. Then you are going to be purchasing more amount of finished goods. So, therefore, 2 creditors. Now, finished goods account is a real account. Real account has to be maintained at cost. So, therefore, I do not write down sales over here. I write down COGS. And this particular thing will be nothing but your closing stock. Okay. This will be the format of your raw materials account. In case you are a manufacturer, this will be your format of finished goods account. In case you are going to be a trader. Now, in any case, these accounts are popularly prepared in this manner, not in a T form, but in this particular manner. You will be having date, you will be having receipts, you will be having issues. Please tell me the last column. Balance. Okay. And everywhere we are going to be having quantity, rate, amount, quantity, rate, amount, quantity, rate, amount. Now, whatever is the opening stock that you directly record in the balance. After that, whenever you purchase, that will be coming on the receipt side. Okay. Whenever you are going to be issuing, if you issue the raw materials, means this entry. If you sell your finished goods, means this particular entry. In any case, that will be coming on which particular side? Issue side. Okay. And obviously, in this particular case, balance is always your balancing figure. Now, one very important thing, because we all have heard of this particular thing in a wrong way. How to find out this particular rate? Can you say this rate will be rate of pricing the issues? This will be the rate at which I write down the issues. Is that all okay?
Yes.
How to find out this particular rate? See, this particular rate is very simple. Can you say this is the rate at which you have purchased, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But this particular rate in this particular case will be determined with the help of your methods. Your methods like FIFO, LIFO, weighted average up and so on. So therefore, in real life, do remember that your FIFO, LIFO and all these particular methods are not the methods for stock valuation. In real life, these are always the methods to find out the issue price, boss. Okay. Your closing stock in any case is a balancing figure. Okay. So in one question, I'm trying to demonstrate around 4 methods: FIFO, LIFO, weighted average and some new method for you all. Okay, now this is going to be the simplest part that you all have done. Okay, open those 4 formats that you all had made yesterday. Let's start. This is question number 44. Read. 4 students, Fatima, Lobo, Manish and Nishant, are equal partners in a joint venture which involves them on part-time basis in manufacturing and selling goods. For manufacturing, they need a certain type of material. Okay. For transactions for the 6 months ended 30th of September are stated below. You are to assume that purchases at the unit cost were made at the beginning of each month. Okay, and the sales were made at the end of each month. So therefore, in this particular case now, what those guys are saying, there are 4 students who are equal partners, okay, which involves them in buying and selling goods. Okay, sorry, in manufacturing and selling goods. For manufacturing, they need certain type of material. Okay. So, whenever they manufacture, they require some kind of material. The transactions for the 6 months ended 30th September are as stated below. You are to assume that unit costs given were made at the beginning of each month and the issues were made at the end of each month. So, therefore, you got to be assuming that purchases were made on the first day and the issues were made on the last day. Okay. So, April, we purchased these many units at this much rate. And then we issued 500 units. You tell me, issues will happen on which day, beta? At the end of each month. So therefore, can you say this transaction will happen on 1st of April?
Yes, sir.
And this transaction will be happening on 30th of April. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Same way for May, June, July, August, September. Again. In October, 4 student partners held a meeting to review their financial positions and to share out the profits. But there was a disagreement because each partner had priced the issues on a different basis. Okay. Fatima had used FIFO. Lobo had used LIFO. Manish had used weighted average and Nishant had used weighted average, basing his weighted average on the whole of the 6 months purchases. Further, you are required to show the records which each student kept of the transactions. Okay. Now tell me one thing. Can you say this data is for materials, no? In any case. This data that is given to you is of materials, no?
Yes, sir.
These guys are manufacturing and selling something. Okay, for manufacturing, these guys require certain type of materials. Okay, can you say this is the amount of material that you purchase on 1st of each month? And these are the issues. Can you say issues of the raw materials will be made to the factory, no?
Yes.
Okay, so therefore this is the data entirely of material. So I made one mistake yesterday which you'll have to try to rectify for me in any case. These are not finished goods account, these are stores ledger control account. I am really sorry in my life, for the first time I've made some mistake. So cut out that word finished goods everywhere, write down the word stores ledger control accounts. This is still the data about the material only, beta. So write down stores ledger control account. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking yesterday. So everywhere 4 times cut out the word finished goods and write down the word stores. This is the data about materials only, not finished goods. Now, you're going to be enjoying this part because you'll have done this particular thing. Have you all done such kind of questions before? I'm just asking.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so should not be taking much amount of time for us, correct? Now, I only require this particular table. Now, see, those guys have told me in that show the accounts that each student kept. So, therefore, can we say the first partner in this particular case was following which particular method? FIFO. You have to show the records that each student kept. So therefore, let's try to show the records. So Fatima had followed the FIFO method. Let's show her record. Okay, so we all are starting. Is there any opening stock given to you in the question?
No, sir.
No, so forget it. Okay, so we'll start it off. You all write down 1st April. 1000 units purchased at the rate of rupee 1. Okay, just one rule whenever you are trying to make accounts like this. After every transaction, I want you all to get me the balance first. Okay, so therefore you get me the balance. So can we say till now we have only purchased one particular lot. So therefore this will be the balance, no, for us?
Yes, sir.
So therefore balance will be 1000 at the rate of 1000. Then 30th April. 30th April, we have issued 500 units. Now see, you all tell me, we all are following which particular method?
FIFO.
FIFO. Can we say in any case there is one lot, so method will not even matter also, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so therefore 500 will be out of this only. So obviously it will be at the rate of 500. Can you say balance will be 500 at the rate of 500? Now my last month, okay, then you all can continue, May. So therefore 1st of May, 500 units at the rate of 1.2, 600. Can you say once you have purchased this, can you say there will be two lots, no, with us?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
one is this lot which you all write again, 500 at the rate of 500, and the new lot okay. Now May issues, so this is 31st of May, I guess. Okay, for the first time you will see the impact of the FIFO method. You are issuing 750 units. You will tell me if it is going to be your FIFO method, what will be the breakup of 750 units, beta?
500.
500 from the first lot and 250 from the second lot. That's okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so therefore 500 at the rate of 500, 250 at the rate of 1.2, 300. So 250 at the rate of 1.2, 300. Done. You all continue, please. I am not interfering with your work. Please continue. In 2 minutes, please finish. You all have finished?
Yes, sir.
Just a sec. So 1000 at the rate of 1000, 250, 1.2, 300, then 1000 at the rate of 1000, then we issue 600. So 250 is gone, 1.2, 300, 350 at the rate of 350, 650 at the rate of 650. Then we purchase 500 at the rate of 1.2, 600. You're going to be getting two lots now. 650 at the rate of 650, 500 at the rate of 1.2, 600. Then you issue 650. So first lot is gone. Only second lot is left. Then you purchase 500 at the rate of 1.3, 650. So we have got two lots. Then we issue 600. 500, 100, 1.2, 1.3, 600, 130. Is this answer okay for everybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, listen. I want some totals to be done, please. I want these totals to be done. Please do them. These four totals you all do. Tell me the totals. 3500. The next one is 3850.
385.
The next one
2100.
3100.
21.
3100 beta. Closing stock is 400, so this has to be 3100, no? 333. Now one check in case you all want, you all can be doing, that's your call, just for your mathematical accuracy. Closing stock will be equal to opening stock, that was not there only, plus receipts less issues. You all got the check?
Repeat.
Your closing stock is always equal to your opening stock, which was not there, plus receipts minus issues, no? Same way in this case, that will tally in form of units also, in form of rupees also. So your closing stock will be equal to opening stock, that was not there, plus receipts minus issues. So this tallying part will always be there only. Is that all fine, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now my job is done. It is the same question, but now you have to be solving in this case with the help of LIFO method. You all start. I don't think so. I need to teach you all that what do you mean by LIFO method. Just one line I am saying that you all will understand whenever you all will be doing the question. If there are two stocks over here, one below the other, which have the same rate, whether you merge them or you keep them separate, answer in end will be same only. Whatever I am saying, you all will start to realize that whenever you are solving the question. Please start and finish off the LIFO method completely by yourself. Start. It is the same question only, but LIFO method. You all are finished? Answer will be 400 at the rate of 1 400. That's okay?
Yes, sir.
You all understood that line that I spoke?
Yes.
So if you have merged, then final answer will be 400 at the rate of 1 400. In case you have not merged, then answer will be 250 at the rate of 1 250 and 150 at the rate of 1 150. That's okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so I think you all understood what I had tried to be saying. Let's proceed further. Now see. Fatima followed FIFO. Okay. Lobo had followed LIFO. Manish had followed weighted average. Okay. So I need to be now following weighted average. Now weighted average method you all know, but then you're going to be doing that completely with me. Okay. So do that particular thing with me. Okay. Let's start it off just once more now. So write down 1st April. So 1000 at the rate of 1000. 1000 at the rate of 1000. Then 30th April, we issued 500 units. So therefore 500. Listen, currently there is only one lot. I am not even trying to be explaining the weighted average method because till now it does not matter. Let's subtract this minus this. 1000 minus 500 is 500. Now request that balance no, you try to get like this only. That is, this was whatever I had, I issued this. So therefore subtract. This was whatever I have, I issued this. So therefore the balance that I will be having, that will be 500. Now you all will understand that this rate in any case has to be coming as 1 only, no?
Yes.
Okay, it's very simple. Whatever you have at the rate of 1. Whatever you issued at the rate of 1. So obviously whatever will be remaining with you, that will be remaining at the rate of 1 only. But let's not write it. For some reason that I will tell you after 3 months. 3 months means 3 months of this question, not actual 3 months. Okay. This is April. Then 1st of May. We purchase 500 units at the rate of 1.2, that is 600. Listen, how does weighted average method work? Whenever you purchase, calculate the new weighted average cost. How to be calculating the weighted average cost? You had 500 units with you. You have purchased 500 more. So total that you have is 1000. Write down 1000. Total the quantities, total the amounts. So amounts also you total 1100. Your weighted average cost will be this total amount divided by this total quantity. So therefore it will be 1.1. So whenever you purchase, calculate the new weighted average cost. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Now second sentence, listen very carefully. After this, whenever you are going to be issuing, you issue at what rate beta? 1.1 only. You will continue with this 1.1 till the time you are going to be purchasing again. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
So the rule goes like this. Whenever you purchase, calculate a new weighted average cost. After that, till the time you purchase next time, everything in that intermediate period should be issued at that weighted average cost only. So let's continue now. In May, how many units were issued, beta? 750. So 750 into 1.1825. To get the balance, my sincere request, subtract the quantity, subtract the amounts. So therefore, this minus this, 250, this minus this, 275. Now, obviously, you all will understand, sir, if we divide this figure and this particular figure, it should be coming to 1.1 only. Obviously, it will be coming to 1.1. You all can check it. So then why don't we write it? Reason after 2 months. Okay. But one thing I can still be saying, it has to be coming as 1.1 only. Why? Whatever you had at the rate of 1.1. Whatever you issued at the rate of 1.1. So whatever was a balance, in any case will be at 1.1 only, no?
Yes, sir.
But let's not write it, as I told, the reason after 2 months. So May is also over. This was 31st May. Now 1st June. 1000 units you purchase at the rate of 1000. New purchase, so new weighted average cost. How to get the new weighted average cost? Add the quantities 1250. Add the amounts 1275. Please take your calci, divide. 1.02. Further. June. Now I guess I got to be shifting to July only, 31st July. You issued 600 units. Can you say 600 units will be issued at 1.02, no? So this will be 612. Please subtract 650. Subtract and tell me the amount also, please. Six. 665.
663.
663. Okay, further. August 500 units. So this is 1st of August. 500 units at the rate of 1.2. 600. So add the things, no? 1150, 1263. Now, listen to me very carefully. Divide 1263 by 1150, please.
1.
Now, listen. Just a sec. Calci, if I can. Just a sec. Now, that comes to 1.098 or something.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, it is always better to round it off up to 2 decimals and write down a note for that. Okay. So we are taking that particular thing to 1.10. Put an asterisk over there, please. Now see. Once you start to do the approximations, no, then things will stop to tally. You all will understand now. 31st August. How many units are you issuing, beta? 650. 650 at the rate of 1.1. 715, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now see. Now, if you were doing that, from now stop to be doing that. What? This minus this is 500. Okay. But you cannot do 500 into 1.1 is 550. Your account will stop to tally. You all understood why? If you did not, then you all do one thing. Take 1263 first. Take 1263 and subtract this and tell me the figure.
548.
548. You all will understand now. You have to be doing like that only. Okay, because technically this was not 1.1, but we took it as 1.1. But then when we issued, we took that 1.1 only. So this figure now exactly will never ever be coming to 1.1. Till now it was coming because the figures were exact. You understood what did I say?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so that is why I do not write down these numbers. So therefore that problem does not come in my solution. Okay, I do not compute these numbers only. Okay, so once you issue, you get the balance by subtracting. That's it. Okay, further. This is 31st of August, then September, 1st September. You are purchasing 500 units at the rate of 1.3, 650. Add 1000, add 1198, divide and take it up to 2 decimals, please. 1198 divided by 1000 will be how much? 1.20, no? 1.198. If you take that up to 2 decimals, it will be 1.20. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Put an asterisk over here. We got to be writing a note that we are rounding off all these numbers. 30th September. 600 units are issued at 1.2, 720. 400. Please subtract and tell me.
470.
470. Done. Now one thing you all will understand, this total will always remain same, no, irrespective of the method. This total will always remain same irrespective of the total. In fact, if you realize, even this total will be remaining same irrespective of the total here. Number of units that you have issued will be remaining same. Obviously, this amount will always change based upon your method. You tell me that figure, please. How much, beta?
3372.
3372. Put an asterisk over here and write down. Weighted average cost has been rounded off. Weighted average cost has been rounded off. Up to 2 decimal places. Up to 2 decimal places. Now see, this method is also done. Then which is the last method? Now see, this is new for everybody. Nishant had used weighted average, basing his weighted average on the whole of 6 months purchases. Now what does this mean? See, under normal weighted average method, no, you compute new weighted average cost after every purchase. That is what we all did. We all calculated. Okay. But under this particular method, they are saying he calculated his weighted average for the entire 6 months. Now, you all will tell me from this account only. If I ask you, get me weighted average cost for entire 6 months period. Okay, entire 6 months period. Tell me you are going to be doing what upon what? 3850, correct. That is the total amount of purchases divided by the total quantity of purchases. So that is whatever is going to be your weighted average cost. Okay, for the 6 months. So under this particular method, we need to be finding our weighted average cost for the entire 6 months. Now, as such, there is no official name of this method. So I made up the name myself only. I call this particular thing as periodic weighted average method. And in this question, the period that was selected for finding out weighted average cost is how many months, beta? 6 months. So do one thing. From below, no, on the last 3 or 4 lines, you all write down this. This is in the 4th format. Okay. Write down weighted average cost for 6 months. 3850 divided by 3500. This entire question I guess is in dollars. So it'll be $1.1 or 1.10, means the same thing only. Listen. Now this method will prove to be the simplest method. Instead of finding out weighted average cost after every purchase, you find out weighted average cost for the entire period. In this case, the period selected in this case is going to be of 6 months. So in these 6 months, whenever anything will get issued, okay, whenever anything will get issued, it will always be issued at what particular rate, beta? 1.1. So now there is nothing to be computing actually. And if you all have good mathematical brains, or you can understand bit amount of my maths, you all will understand this particular thing directly. Can we say at the end of this account, we will start to be noticing this figure will be 3500, this figure will be 3850. Is that all okay? Can I say this particular figure will be 3100?
Yes.
Okay, now you all will understand. If everywhere I am going to be writing 1.1 only, can you say 1.1 will become common, no?
Yes.
You take your calci, do 3100 into 1.1. 3410. And now my final statement, which you all will have to agree, there is no other option with you. You don't say that you didn't understand. Can we say we all have purchased in 6 months these many units at this much price. So therefore my overall price was 1.1. Whenever I issued at the rate of 1.1. Can you say whatever will be the closing stock will also be at the rate of 1.1 only, no?
Yes.
So therefore your final answer will be nothing but 440. You will start to realize that once you finish of the question. You all understood how did 440 come?
Yes.
Okay,
Sir.
so in any case, we'll start to realize that in just a while. I'll give you the start and then you all can continue. You know the final answer, it should be 440. Okay, so write down over here 1st of April. 1000 units at the rate of 1000. 1000. 30th of April. 7th. Just a sec. 500 units are issued. Now, whenever you issue at what rate, boss? 1.1. So, therefore, this will become 550. Now, one thing. Now, you all will understand this yourself also. Can we say now to get the balance, you have only one option, that is subtract, no?
Yes.
Okay, so therefore, this minus this will be 500. This minus this will be 450. Now somebody can always wonder, sir, can I compute this 0.9? Definitely you can for time pass. But you all will understand this 0.9 will be of no use because next issue in any case will happen at 1.1 always, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so do one thing. This one, no, you convert into n. This column is not required only. I don't require that column at all. Now, 1st April, 30th April. Now let's continue. I'll give you all this particular month and then you will continue. So therefore 1st of May, 500 units at the rate of 1.2, 600. Then add 500 plus 500, 1000. This plus this, 1050. Then in May you are issuing 750 units. My last transaction. Tell me 750 units will be issued at what rate, beta?
1.1.
1.1. 825. The balance will be 250. The balance is 225. Please continue. So whenever you purchase, add. Whenever you are going to be issuing, subtract. And you already know last answer should be 440. That you all will realize. Start. Once done, do let me know, please.
Done, sir. Done, sir.
440 the answer came, no?
Yes.
Okay, listen. Now see. Question 45 I'll reserve for the next time. Now next time I have to do some amount of theory work which I'm trying to do right now. Okay, listen. Now, question number 47. Okay. In case you do not have the book, I am trying to cover up this column, this column, this column. Okay. This column in any case is printed in the book only. Okay. So, therefore, you all can make somewhere and try to be writing. Okay. In case the book is not there with you at this time. Now, what are the entries that appear in SLC account? Okay. Now, listen very carefully. See. Now, tomorrow, no, we are going to be doing some complicated entries. What I told you all, your SLC account. Okay, what all entries can be there? So therefore there will be opening stock, then in this case there will be purchases, then whenever we issue the raw materials, we issue the raw materials to our factory, obviously for production. Production means WIP, factory means WIP. Okay, so therefore this is your issues. Okay, this is your issues. And this will be nothing but your closing stock. Okay, so therefore these are the four kind of transactions which are there. Okay, now in this case, no, these four things are there. Now listen to me very carefully. Now what I am interested in telling you, see, this account, no, obviously will be made in this particular manner: your date, receipts, issues, balance. Everywhere there will be quantity, rate, amount, quantity, rate, amount, quantity, rate, amount, correct? Now, what I have to try to tell you all is that apart from these transactions, which transactions will come in this account, and ultimately this account will be made in this particular manner. So, whenever we will be making the account in this particular manner, we'll have to be writing the rates and all also. How will those rates come? So, you listen me out properly over here. Okay. Let's start away with our first transaction. Now see, first of all, in this case, there is opening stock. This one. Okay. That is just the opening entry. There is not a transaction as such. Then let us purchase. Can you say this purchases amount will be coming over here, no? In form of receipts. Correct, no?
Yes.
Okay. Can we say the rate will be nothing but purchase rate? And if you have forgotten, because that was 6 lectures ago, if you have forgotten, can we say if you do not know this particular rate, then you try to get the amount. If you all remember, in amount there were 6 to 7 things that were there. My first question. One is net basic purchase cost, add the expenses incurred to bring the goods to the factory gate, add indirect taxes or duties to be borne by the buyer, less any credit of the indirect taxes, then less any grants by the government. Well, remember, no such things?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if you don't know the quantity, again refer my question number 1 only. Okay. But listen now, listen. See, in this particular case now, so obviously, purchases entry will always be done under the receipt side, and this rate will be nothing but your purchase rate. So do one thing in your books, no, what will be the entry of purchases? What will be the entry of purchase? So whenever you're going to be purchasing, what is your entry, beta? SLC account debit to creditors, no? Okay, so write down over here SLC account debit to creditors. Now, at what rate to record this entry? Beta, rate will be nothing but purchase rate. Now listen. Example, you purchased 1000 units at the rate of 2000. So therefore, in my receipt side, I am going to be writing 1000 units at the rate of 2000. Okay. Now, so 1000 units came. But out of that, now you found out on inspection that 100 units were defective. Can we say you will return them? That is purchase returns.
Yes. Yes, sir.
You all are better in accounts as compared to me for sure. So tell me, if there will be purchase returns, what will be the entry beta? Creditors account debit to SLC. It will be a reversal entry, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so pass that reversal entry. So therefore, creditors account debit to SLC. Okay, can we say you will return back the goods at the same rate at which you purchase? No, that's common sense, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so therefore at same rate as purchased. Okay, tell me one thing. In your account format like this, purchase returns will be coming under receipt side or issue side? Issue side. Beta, whenever you purchase, that comes on receipt side, goods are coming in. Can you say purchase returns means the goods are going out? No.
Yes, sir.
So therefore that will be coming over here. Say that you return say 100 units, obviously at the rate of 200. So I'm interested in telling you all basically two things only. One, what is the entry? Second particular thing in this case, at what rate to record it. Okay, then obviously you purchase the material for what purpose? Sir, we purchase the material so that we can send them to the factory for consumption. That's basically your issues. So can you say whenever we issue the raw materials to the factory, entry will be WIP account debit to SLC? Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, now one small thing, although will not bother you much, but just like that only. In a company, no, there might be various factories. Example, say that there is a company like say Levi's, okay, that produces say shirts, say t-shirts, say jeans, etc. So this is kind of your cloth account, okay. Can you say we can issue the cloth to the shirt department also, to the t-shirt department also, and to the trousers department also?
Yes, sir.
So then no, they will have separate name for each of the factories. Say that the shirt department is called as WIPA, the t-shirt department is called as WIPB, the trouser department is called as WIPC. So therefore there could be names given to WIP account. Okay. So therefore what I am writing, issues will be concerned WIP account debit to SLC. Concerned WIP account debit to SLC. Now, everybody will tell me this issues, I've already told, but still I want that you all speak. This entry will be coming where, beta? Issue side. Can we say this rate over here for issues will be determined by your method? That's what I did that in the last question, no?
Yes, sir.
It will be determined by FIFO, LIFO or weighted average method or whatever method you all want to be following. So therefore, over here you all write down rate determined by FIFO, LIFO, etc. Okay. Rate determined by your FIFO, LIFO, etc. Now see. Till now, I have taught you all three entries. Which three entries? I am just trying to have a recap. Purchases. Obviously, purchase returns. This will be recorded at the rate at which you purchase. Returns will happen at the same rate that you purchased. But you purchase the raw material for issuing beta. Okay, so therefore you issue. Issue entry will be WIP account debit to SLC account. Whenever you issue, rate will be decided by the method that you all follow. Okay. Now, one other thing. What one other thing? Suppose I issued cloth to the shirt department. Now, that was a wrong cloth that I sent to the shirt department. They returned it back. So, therefore, now, can you say factory sending the goods back to us?
Yes.
Okay. What will be the entry as per that? As per you all? SLC account debit to WIP. Write down SLC account debit to WIP. So over here SLC account debit Okay. Now, can we say we should, first of all, you all tell me, if the account is made in this way, issue returns will be coming on which side? Receipts or issue side?
Receipts.
Receipts. Goods are coming back into the warehouse for the materials, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it will be coming in receipt side. Now what will be this particular rate? I think it is common sense. The rate to be recorded over here should have been the same rate at which we issued, no?
Yes, sir.
At whatever rate we issued, we will take back the goods at the same rate at which we issued here. Okay, so therefore over here, same as rate issued. Further, fifth, now stock shortages, that means what? For that, no, you should be knowing some of the things that I'm telling you all right now. Listen to me very carefully. Now see, this account, no, is usually made in this particular manner. Now one advantage of making the accounts like this, that you will always be knowing the quantities also, correct? No, we record the quantities, right, under all of the three heads, your receipts, issues, balance. On one fine day, I was, say, the CEO of the company. On one fine day, I wanted to find out what is the amount of balance of raw material that I have, what is the amount of balance of, what is the amount of stock that I have. Okay, so therefore I did one small thing. Listen very carefully. First of all, do remember one rule of your entire life. All accounts are always maintained by the accounts department. Okay, that is common sense thing, right? Accounts is not maintained by the factory manager, no. Accounts are not maintained by the warehouse ka manager, no. Okay, they have to be maintained by the accounts department, correct?
Yes.
Arey, please speak no, dull people, please speak no.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so they have to be maintained by the accounts department. Okay, so therefore I was a CEO of the company. I wanted to check what is the balance of this particular material. Okay, so therefore I called up the accounts department head and I asked him, please tell me what is the balance of this. So that guy did one thing. He will see the account. Now this account will be made in this particular manner. Okay, instead of making that in this particular manner, we will make the account in this particular manner. So therefore on any day whenever I have the stock, okay, sorry, on any day whenever we want to check the stock will always be there with me. Okay, so therefore that guy told, sir, we have 200 units as per the SLC account. I have 200 units as per the SLC account. Okay, now this particular stock is popularly called as book stock. It is called as which particular stock? Book stock, because it is available from books of accounts. Okay, so therefore as per books of accounts, the stock that was there was 200 units. I told the accounts manager, you keep down the phone, my job is over. Okay, second. Now this thing is something that you all will observe whenever you're going to be going on audits. Okay, so therefore second thing that I did, what? I called up my warehouse, okay, my warehouse department where, like, you know, the raw material is kept. Okay, now sometimes that is called as the stores department. That is called as which department, beta? Stores department. Okay, there will be a stores manager. Okay, I told my stores manager, please tell me the stock of this material. Okay, now what happens in big companies, no, in the warehouse, goods are kept on racks like this. Okay, goods are kept on racks like this. Okay, now next to each rack, there is a card that hangs. This card is popularly called as bin card. It is called as which card? Bin card. Now what happens, like, you know, bin card, the format is something like this. We have date, we have receipts, we have issues, and we have a signature. Whenever any worker will put the goods on the rack, okay, whenever any worker will put the goods on the rack, he will put in the date, he'll put in the quantity that he has put. In case he can sign, he will sign, else he'll put a thumb impression. Whenever any worker will remove the goods from there, he will again enter the date, he will enter the issues, and if he can sign, he'll sign, else in that particular case, he'll put a thumb impression. Can we say any movement of raw materials will also be recorded in the bin card only, no?
Yes.
But bin card only records the quantities. You all will understand that bin card is maintained by the workers, beta. Workers will not understand the FIFO, LIFO or something, no? So it is only recorded in terms of quantity. It is only recorded in terms of quantity. There is no rate column over here. Okay, there is no amount column over here. All those things are not there. Only the quantity column is there. But can we say, if you want to find out the quantity only, the quantity will be always available as a difference of this and this, no? Beta, if you subtract receipts and issues, you will get the balance, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so therefore, I was a CEO of the company. I called my stores manager. I told him, please you go to the rack of this particular material, remove the bin card, total of the receipts, total of the issues and tell me the balance. Okay, the stores manager, he went inside. Okay, then there was a certain rack, okay, on which the raw materials were kept that I was interested. He removed the bin card of that, total of this and total of this, okay, and subtracted. He told me, sir, balance as per bin card, no, is 190 units. The balance as per bin card is how much? 190 units. Okay. This was the second thing. Do remember, it is the same raw material, but the stock as per book stock, the stock as per books was how much? 200. As per bin cards was how much? 180. Sorry, 190. Okay. So at the same point of time, from two different sources, I have got two different figures. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, the third thing. I had one person in my company called as a stock checker. Called as a stock checker. Now, these guys are specialists in counting the stock. Their job is only to be counting the stock. I told him, please you go inside the warehouse. You approach that particular rack and physically count how much stock is there. Okay, so that guy, he started away his job. In 1-2 hours, he finished counting that entire stock. He came to me, he told, sir, stock is 185 units. Okay. This particular stock is called as physical stock. This particular stock is called as physical stock. Okay. Now, in this case, you all will understand. At the same moment of time, for the same raw material, we have got 3 different figures of stock from 3 different sources. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Now,
yes,
everybody will tell me one thing. Trust on one figure, the maximum. Which figure should be that? As per you, which is the most reliable figure? 185, no? I guess we all have counted that particular stock. That stock must be correct, no?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so do remember, as per your books of accounts, which was the stock? 200. But your actual stock is how much? 185. Can we say, so now this 200 is wrong. It has to be brought down to 185, no?
Yes,
But how to be doing that directly? We can't cut it and write it. Okay, so therefore, then you will pass an entry for 15 units. Can you say 15 units must have been lost, no?
yes.
Okay, so therefore, in this particular case, so this 15 is popularly called as stock shortage. It is popularly called as stock shortage. Can we say stock shortage has to be coming on issue side, no?
Yes.
Because 200, only one person is responding. So everybody is understanding?
Yes, sir.
Now 200 has to be brought down to 185. So 15 units have to be coming on issue side. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Now there are two things now. Sir, what should be the entry of this? Can we say 15 units? It is as if that 15 units are lost. So therefore entry should be coming on the credit side, no?
Yes, sir.
Beta, your closing stock in this particular case was 200 units. We have to bring it down to 185. So we have to be kind of passing an entry for losing 15 units. So can we say goods are going out? So therefore entry will be coming on the credit side, no?
Yes.
Okay. So therefore entry will be what? Entry will be, in this particular case, by abnormal loss, or you can directly take it to costing P&L account. Or if somebody thinks, sir, we will do investigation, sir, where are those 15 units lost? Then you can take it to suspense account. Okay. So this will be the entry of those particular, how many units, beta?
15.
15 units. But obviously you all will understand, when you are preparing the account in this particular manner, can we say against 15 units, I have to be writing the rate also, no, to arrive at the amount.
Yes, sir.
So how will the rate come? So rate will be determined by the method. So if you are following FIFO method, then try to be thinking that on the day when we found out 15 units was short, try to be thinking we have issued 15 units. Can we say if you would have issued 15 units, then rate of those 15 units will be determined by the method, no? So therefore, rate of these 15 units will be determined by the method. So if you are following the FIFO method, then take these 15 units out of the first lot. If you are following the LIFO method, then out of the last lot. If you are following the weighted average, then add that weighted average cost. Is that okay?
Yes, yes.
Except that the entry for normal issue is always what beta? WIP account debit to SLC. But entry for these particular goods will always be what? Abnormal loss, costing P&L and suspense account debit to SLC account. Is that all okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in this case, you all write down your entry over here. For stock shortage, entry will be abnormal loss / costing P&L / suspense account debit to SLC. And against rate, you all write down rate determined by FIFO, LIFO, etc. Abnormal loss, costing P&L, suspense account debit to SLC account and rate determined by FIFO, LIFO, etc. Now listen. Now see, if you ever use abnormal loss account, is very simple. You take this amount to abnormal loss account. From there, it will go to costing P&L account. Okay. Second, in this case, if you take it to costing P&L account, then the matter is finished only. You are directly taking it to your costing P&L account. But somebody can always be asking, sir, what happens to the suspense account if you're using the suspense account? Now, suspense account will be used wherever investigation is to be done. Okay. Now, suppose we all thought matter is very serious. Bloody, where the hell 15 units are gone here? We will do an investigation. We called the CBI. Okay. We told them, you have to find out where are the 15 units gone. Okay. Now, those 15 units, which would have costed not more than 150 rupees, you have spent 15 lakh rupees on the investigation. Okay. But then after that, the result came. One employee had stolen those particular goods. Now, his name was Chandu. Okay. So therefore, now after the investigation is over, you have found out who was the culprit. So therefore, to Chandu was the culprit. So then, can we say this amount has to be recovered from Chandu, no?
Yes.
So therefore, then you are going to be passing that particular entry, Chandu account debit to suspense account. Is that all okay? You close off that suspense account. Now, if that Chandu will be paying us the amount, can we say then the next entry will be cash bank account debit to Chandu account?
Yes, sir.
Now, if that guy will run away from India only and will settle in Dubai, in that particular case, then the entry will become to bad debts account debit to Chandu account. Is that all fine?
Yes.
So, this will be the entry as such. Okay. Now, somebody can obviously be wondering, sir, you told us about bin cards, no? What happened to the bin card, sir? One thing, you will tell me abnormal loss or stock shortage is the difference between which two stock figures? Physical stock and book stock. Okay, so obviously this particular thing is left. So somebody can be asking me, sir, what happened to that? Nothing happened to that. Bin cards are torn and thrown away in garbage. It is only to scare the workers that whatever you are doing, we are keeping one extra record also of bin cards. Don't try to steal the goods. If we will catch you, we will thrash you. Okay, it's only there to scare the workers, but there is no other reason that the bin cards are maintained. Is that all fine?
Yes.
Okay, so bin cards for us are of no use. It is just kind of a control whereby in this particular case, like, we just try to scare the workers. Example, your mom might tell you, I am seeing how much you are studying. She might not be seeing also, but if she says, then you start to study, no? Correct? No, this happens, no? Sometimes. Okay, so in any case, it is just to scare the workers and nothing else. Okay. Now, the last thing. Obviously, if sometimes there could be abnormal loss, sometimes in that case, there could be abnormal gain also. If suppose your actual stock is 205 units. Okay. You all will understand as per books of accounts, my stock was 200. Okay. So therefore, my stock was 200. But my physical stock is not 205. Can we say I have to be passing one more entry on the receipt side or issue side, beta? receipt side. So therefore 5 units we are going to be passing the entry, and the entry is almost going to be a reversal of whatever we all have done. Okay. So therefore for stock surplus, entry will be SLC account debit to abnormal gain / costing P&L / suspense account. Now, somebody can always be asking, sir, why is investigation required? Sir, now investigation should not be required. No, you have got extra goods. You should be happy, sir. Why the hell you will try to do the investigation? I'm speaking one line. I hope that you all will understand that. See, stock being less is still a normal kind of a phenomena in any company. You know, stock can always be less, but it is very rare to be having extra stock, no? It is very rare, no? Okay, beta, goods are not like human beings that will reproduce every 9 months, correct, no?
Yes.
Stocks can't grow, no, like that. Okay, so obviously a person might always be thinking, yeah, if there is more stock as per whatever it should be, something must be wrong in our company. Investigation might help us to realize what is wrong, correct? No, a person can always be thinking, no, like this.
Yes, sir.
Example, in your house, okay, suppose your mom, like, you know, she tries to save some money each and every month. By saving in the last 10 years, suppose she should be having, say, 5 lakh rupees. Suddenly she realizes that there is 7 lakh rupees, okay. She might want to do an investigation, no?
Yes,
She
sir.
might be thinking that you are the thief, you stole from somewhere and put that money in her account, no? Or near her bed, no? She can be thinking, no, like that. So that is nothing but an investigation, right? Okay. So most of the people, in fact, would like to do an investigation whenever there is extra stock. Okay. They might not like to do an investigation whenever there is stock shortage, because stock shortage is still a normal thing. Like, you know, some goods were issued or were taken by the workers. It is all okay. Such kind of losses will happen. Okay. But goods to become more, no, is very unusual. So therefore, most of the companies might do an investigation. Okay. Now the last thing, can I say this 5 units will be coming on the receipt side? Arey, how to record this year? From where to be getting this particular figure? Where to be getting the rate? Okay. Do remember, FIFO LIFO is only applicable to issue side. That is what I did in the previous question. Through FIFO and LIFO, you try to determine the issue price, no?
Yes.
Now this is the receipt price. So therefore, how to be doing that? Now there is no answer to this. Okay. So if there is no answer, I'm trying to tell you what options you have. Now you have got 5 units extra. If you can try to trace which are these 5 units extra, then try to trace the cost of these particular goods. Okay. Try to record them at original cost if you can find it. If you cannot find it, you record them at estimated cost. Now, estimated cost could be any figure here. Okay. If I do not know the original cost of this particular pen, I will try to estimate. Okay. So, there is no answer to this. So, try to record it at cost. If you can't find it, then record it at estimate cost. Okay. So, therefore, you can write down cost or estimated cost. Cost or estimated cost. Job done. This is all over.